princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. The official description says, NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation offers you a full yet natural looking coverage with 16 hours of weightless wear. Highly pigmented and perfectly balanced, the breakthrough formula builds and blends effortlessly with one drop. It features advanced flexible polymers that move with your skin, providing extraordinary breathability and comfort. Even tone technology is designed to instantly neutralize redness and dullness while working long-term to reduce the appearance of discoloration for more even, uniform skin. Gold and green pigments in a perfect 4:1 ratio optically manipulate how light reflects off skin's surface, evening out the complexion for an instant luminosity. Green pigments negate redness on contact while gold combats dullness. Scarlet spidering root extract helps reduce the appearance of discoloration and reveal brighter, more even skin over time. The official description is pretty impressive, claiming to neutralize redness and dullness while reducing the appearance of discoloration for more even skin over time. I'm not sure if any of my BB creams have that big a claim, and definitely not any other foundation that I own. The foundation comes housed in an elegant frosted bottle with its own pump. I really like that they included a pump and a cap with this formula, because with Sheer Glow you have to purchase a pump separately and you can't use the cap with it as well. I purchased the shade Siberia, which is the lightest shade. Interestingly enough, the shade is supposed to be the lightest neutral beige for fair skin with neutral undertones. Though I've always considered this formula to be quite yellow toned, the Luminous Weightless foundation is very runny, and if you don't shake a little bit before pumping it will come out separated. There are a couple of ways that I like to apply this foundation, but to start with I always use a primer that's water-based. My first method of application is using my fingers. I work in small areas, trying to blend as thoroughly as I can because the foundation does set after a while, and if you try and re-blend it afterwards you'll end up rubbing the foundation off your skin, which is not a good look. This way is quite tedious, it takes quite a long time, but I find that it gives a really even finish and it has the most natural looking coverage. It's not necessary to set this foundation with a powder because it dries down to a semi-matte finish. I choose to set mine with a powder because I don't like it rubbing off throughout the day, and I just find that it helps it last longer. The second method of application is to use 2 pumps of the foundation and spread it across your face. Using a flat top brush, I buff it into my skin. This method does give better coverage, but you're also using twice as much product. At the moment my skin is normal to dry because I'm taking acne medication. This foundation wears well enough on my type of skin at the moment because I don't really produce any oil throughout the day. But I did trial this with my naturally oily skin throughout the start of the year, and I did notice that the foundation did break up a little bit around my T-zone after about 6 hours, which is not very ideal. I'm not entirely sure what to say about the skincare claims of this product because I haven't really seen any skincare benefits from using it. I recently took it to Australia and I wore it every day for 10 days and I really didn't see any difference to my actual skin from using it. However, it does claim to neutralize redness, and I just don't think that's true because I have a lot of red scars and you can still definitely see them, and I do get a lot of redness to my face when I'm stressed out, and that doesn't help it either. I wouldn't consider my skin particularly dull, but I don't think that the gold pigments brightened my skin very much either. So I absolutely love that this foundation comes in a shade that matches my skin, although it probably looks quite bright on camera because I've got lighting. It's not so bad when the light isn't shining directly on my face. I absolutely adore the satin matte finish. It's a really good finish for my type of skin. The foundation is quite versatile. You can apply it with your fingers, brushes or sponges for different types of coverage, and it doesn't necessarily need to be set by a translucent powder. I do not love that this foundation is quite pricey. It's about 76 New Zealand dollars from Mecca Cosmetica. It doesn't last very well on my oily skin, but it does look quite nice on my drier skin, and it does oxidize a tiny bit. I also own NARS's Sheer Glow in Siberia, so I thought I'd do a really quick rundown on the comparison between the two foundations. I found that the Sheer Glow didn't accentuate any of my fine lines or pores, while the Weightless foundation did accentuate them. Sheer Glow works well with dry skin, whereas the Weightless foundation does not. I've got a tiny patch of psoriasis on top of my eyelid, and it looks really flaky and awful with the Weightless foundation, but with Sheer Glow it's not as bad. Sheer Glow does last a little bit longer on my skin than the All Day Luminous Weightless foundation does, but it does need to be set with powder, whereas the Weightless foundation does not necessarily need to be. They both have beautiful medium to buildable coverage, and they both oxidize a little bit on my face. Probably the biggest difference is that Sheer Glow has a satin finish, while the All Day Luminous Weightless foundation has a matte satin finish. I would probably recommend Sheer Glow for princesses who have issues with fine lines or pores because it does a better job at hiding them. And I would probably recommend the All Day Luminous Weightless foundation for any princesses looking for a matte finish that don't have dry or flaky skin. For the All Day Luminous Weightless foundation, I'm still a little bit on the fence of how I feel about it. It is quite pricey and it doesn't last that well on my T-zone with my normal skin, and when I have dry skin it does accentuate the flakiness and any of the fine lines that I have around my eyes. But it has a gorgeous finish and it doesn't need to be set with a powder, which I quite like, and it's quite easy and versatile to apply. I'm still not sure if I like Sheer Glow or the All Day Luminous Weightless foundation better, and if you guys want a comparison video just let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!